Good day everyone, welcome back again to our virtual classroom. For today's video, we will learn about business name or naming your business. What is a business name? A business name is the name of your business is known by. It might be your own personal name or it might be something entirely different and unique to your business. Business names should be used on all official correspondence such as letters and invoices. Certain businesses will also need to display their name in the locations where their business operates. Rules for naming a business. There are few general rules that all business names must follow. Business names must not be offensive. It must not be the same as an existing registered name or trademark. It must not suggest a connection with governments or local authorities unless you've been given permission to do so. When choosing a name, you will also need to follow some extra business name rules that depend on the structure of your business. Sole traders and partnerships can choose to use their own personal name as their business name, while limited companies must choose something else. How to register a business name. Some businesses will need to register their business name. Before you register a business name, you should check the following first. Number 1, check that your proposed name meets the legal requirements and does not break any rules for business names. Number 2, check that your proposed business name is not taken by another company. And last, number 3, check that your proposed business name does not infringe on any existing trademarks. Once you've checked that your proposed business name is suitable and available, you will need to supply your business name when you apply to incorporate your business. If your business name is approved, it will be registered with Companies House, which will prevent new businesses registering with your company name. This only applies to limited companies, and partnerships and sole traders are not required to incorporate or register their name with Companies House. How to check a business name? Because you are not allowed to choose a name that is used by another company, it is important that you check which business names are available. Bear in mind that business names can be rejected even if they are not exact copies of another company name, and your business name will not be approved if it is considered to be the same as or too like an existing name. Your business name will be considered to be the same as an existing name if the only differences are punctuation, special characters, for example, the plus sign, a word or character that's used commonly in your country as business names, and last, a word or character that looks or sounds the same as another name. Now, let us talk about business names and trademarks. Business names are generally considered to be a type of intellectual property, which means that you are eligible for specific protections that stop other businesses using your name without your permission. As soon as company names are registered with Companies House, other businesses are prevented from registering their business under the same name. However, you might also want to consider registering a trademark. If you register your business as a trademark, you will be able to take legal action against anyone who uses your name without your permission. Use the R symbol, and last, sell and license your name. Now, let us differentiate some terms to each other. Let us start with business names and company names. The term business name and company name are often used interchangeably. While business names and company names are essentially the same thing, technically only incorporated businesses, example, limited companies and public limited companies, are considered to be companies. The term business name can therefore be used to refer to the name of a business that follows any kind of structure, whereas a company name should technically only be used to refer to the name of a business that has been incorporated. Now, let's move to Business names versus trading names. In some circumstances, it's possible to trade under a different name than the name you've registered with Companies House. The name you have registered with Companies House is then known as your business name, and the name you use on a day-to-day basis is known as your trading name. If you do use a trading name, it's important to state your official business name as well as your trading name on your website, paperwork, and at any location where your business operates. You should use the phrase business name trading as trading name. Now, let me share to you some tips on how to name your business. Finding the right name for your startup can have a significant impact on your success. The wrong name can do worse than fail to connect with customers. It can also result in insurmountable business and legal hurdles. In contrast, a clear, powerful name can be extremely helpful in your marketing and branding efforts. So, here are the 10 helpful suggestions on how to come up with a winning name for your business. So, let's see how to name your business. Number 1, avoid hard to spell names. You don't want potential customers getting confused about how to find your business online. So, if it is possible, keep it simple and easy to spell. Number 2, don't pick a name that could be limiting as your business grows. Picking too narrow of a name may cause you problems down the road. Imagine if Jeff Bezos had picked the name Online Books instead of Amazon. So with this, I guess, you should avoid names like Wedding Dresses of Kabuyao and etc. Why? It will surely limit the growth of your business. You have to think beyond when you think of your business name. Something that will not limit your business, instead, it will help your business to grow more. Number 3, conduct a thorough internet search. Once you have determined a name you like, do a web search on the name. More often than not, you will find that someone else is already using that business name. While that won't be a total showstopper, it should give you a pause. Number 4, get the .com domain name. My strong preference is that you secure the .com domain name for your business rather than alternatives such as .net, .org, .biz, or other possible domain extensions. Customers tend to associate a .com name with a more established business. Undoubtedly, someone will already own your desired .com name, but many domain owners are willing to sell their name for the right price. Also, make sure to grab your desired business name on popular social media sites such as Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. Number 5, use a name that conveys some meaning. Ideally, you want the business name to convey something meaningful and positive related to your business. Can people instantly get what your business is all about? So that's why make sure that your name conveys something meaningful, or your business name has a meaningful meaning. Number 6, think of a catchy name. While meaningless names like Google, Yahoo, or Zappos have some appeal due to their catchiness, these kinds of names will cost you a lot more to brand. Some examples of clear, simple, and intriguing domain names include canny.com, kling.com, afar.com, and administer.com. A domain name like onlinetickets.com is genius, as it conveys the meaning of the business and is helpful for search engine optimization purposes. Number 7, assess if the name is catchy. Obviously, you don't want a boring name for your business, but you also don't want to choose something that's too there. You want your employees to be able to say where they work without hesitation, and you want your name to resonate with your target audience. Number 8, get feedback on the name. Come up with 5 or 10 names and then run them by friends, family members, and trusted colleagues. Get feedback from your target audience as well, and make sure that the name doesn't have any negative connotations, such as When GM named its new car model the Nova, without realizing that the name meant doesn't go in Spanish. Number 9. Make sure the name sounds good when said aloud. Sometimes, names seem fine on paper but sound awful when said aloud. So if it is said aloud, make sure people aren't confused as how to it's spelled. And last, number 10, make sure you are personally happy with the name. You as the business owner will have to live with the name for a long time. So make sure you are happy with it and believe it will resonate with your customers. Take time to get it right from the start. So that's it. I hope you've learned something from our today's video. So once again, thank you for listening and I look forward for a bright future ahead of you. So that's all for today. Thank you and bye-bye.